Hello, welcome to another episode of New Gameplay Today. I'm your host, Jeff Cork, joined today by Dan Tack.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing really well. And Leo Vader in the booth.
Hey, I'm here. Thanks.
And what are we playing here, Tack?
Did you change the controls in this, Leo? Sorry.
This is Dark Souls Remastered. And I think one of the features, why don't you walk around here a little bit? What's going on?
The controls are completely changed from... I'm not joking, like...
No!
Have you just not played Dark Souls before?
No, did you change my controls for...
You would have to be a grade A clown to do that for the purpose of comedy on a video.
Leo, did you do that? Seriously.
Is this not what you're trying to do?
Did you change the controls? I'm not joking here. Yeah, these controls are completely different. Did you change the control scheme?
There may have been a prank. There may have been some kind of prank involved.
I think the reaction
not funny.
has been absolutely worth it, though. And we're back. Lord Tack has the controls just to his specifications.
They're back to the defaults, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
So hey, we're here in Blighttown, one of the most infamous zones in all of video gaming, I would say.
Why would you say it's one of the most infamous zones in all of video gaming?
So one reason is because it's really difficult to maneuver around. You can't tell where you're going. There's many different kinds of things that can kill you. Everything can kill you.
Okay.
In really horrible ways. There are giants with giant clubs that can kill you in like one hit. That also poison for some obscure reason. The fall can kill you. You can fall down at any time and die. There is toxic poison that can't be cured through traditional poison means that just kills you eventually. These ghouls really start. This is a very difficult zone in the game. And this was compounded on the fact that on initial release, this zone is... had extremely crazy frame rate drops. So not only were you being murdered by everything, you couldn't even like walk around the zone because you'd get killed by lag, essentially. So I can say this is really cool in the remaster here. No lag.
No lag.
It's a smooth 60-ish the entire time.
So that was all your fault. You cannot blame lag for that ladder encounter.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I can blame the deranged ghoul, though. Everything this is a very deadly zone, even for high-end players. It's even funnier because when you get to the bottom where the boss is, there's even more deadly stuff. Like you're just walking around in poison, you can't move, like there's all these rickety ladders, and you can fall down at any time and die instantly.
And these are all elements that were present in the initial release, though. Like nothing has been tweaked or anything, so...
Nothing.
Okay.
Except the fact that you are playing in 60 frames now.
And as we highlighted ever so brilliantly, you can modify the buttons.
Yeah, that was great, guys. Nice job. Too bad I caught it right at the bonfire.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been really funny to watch me wander out and stagger around getting killed. I mean, I still might very likely die from a fall or something. This zone is like a maze. Like, this is why I don't recommend that if this is your first time playing Dark Souls, if you come from Remastered, you do not go the traditional way, which is what this is. This is going through the depths, the first bonfire. There's a way to get through to Blighttown through the back door.
Yeah.
So as your starting item in the game, you're going to want to take the Master Key.
The Master Key.
Okay? And you can take that, and then you can go to Blighttown right at the beginning of the game if you really wanted to, via a shortcut. And it's really handy, and then you just walk down a couple ladders, and boom, you're at the boss. Much, much nicer than enduring all the ladders, and the poison, and the toxic little archers, and the flaming dog. Like, this zone is, like, designed to kill you and make you hate life.
Right.
And there's been a swamp zone traditional in every Dark Souls game, and even Bloodborne afterwards.
Now,
but none were quite as bad as this one.
Will you answer this question honestly? Are you lost?
Oh yeah, definitely. You get lost in here really easy.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I think I've seen this before.
As I said, I don't take the traditional way, which is what this is. I go through the back door. So we're trying to maneuver our way.
Seems like you can do a cool roll down to that lower part.
No, see, you know, you'd say that, but you'd probably die. That's part of the draw and mystique of the whole zone. I bet this zone actually, if you were one of the Dark Souls players that didn't take a wrong turn at the beginning of the game and get killed by skeletons and just shut the game off, this area drove people mad.
Really?
Okay.
Oh no, don't let. You want to pick that up?
Yeah, it's a broken straight sword. Just what I was looking for.
Perfect.
So I've made it back to where we started, which is really great.
Very nice.
So down on Blighttown, there's poison, there's ogres, there's flies.
Yeah.
It's just, this place is actually just
yeah.
like,
this is
it's a terrible zone, but on the plus side, there's no, as you can see, it's running really smooth.
Right.
Before, when you tried to go down here, the game would just like, not only were you walking in mud, but the game felt like you were playing in mud.
Okay.
It was really rough.
So how's the remaster overall? I mean, you've spent some extensive time with it.
I absolutely have, and we're not really ready to talk about scoring or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I can say that it is nice to play the game again in 60 frames.
Yeah.
You can definitely feel it. It's smoother.
Yep.
However, I will say this, like, It's crazy that this game is like, what, only 7 years old? And it feels ancient now in the face of Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. The more ready comparison, obviously, Dark Souls 3. But yeah. So there's no like big upgrades or new things to find. It's the same game, which is great for levels of the original. They can get a chance to play it. If you've already played DS Fix on PC, then yeah, I'm not seeing the draw for it, honestly. So we're going back to this is way to the depths, but we're gonna.
Oh, good grief!
Yeah, I told you
this
the zone is. The zone is. Yeah, imagine doing this when you had slowdowns and toxic darts shooting at you. I killed the toxic dart archer. They don't come back, thank God. They don't respawn.
I take it the bloodstain messages are all from other people playing the remaster, right?
Which,
They're not
which
any
is weird
ones
because
from the old version?
Yeah, there shouldn't be anybody playing right now. But yeah, you'll be seeing plenty of deaths in Blighttown, yours and others. Yeah, this is just a crap area, just garbage. And you can see down there, there's all kinds of actually fun stuff, including a zone that really never got finished in the game called Ash Lake.
Yeah,
it's really cool. You can just go there, you kill a Hydra. You have to walk down a bunch of trees with basilisks that curse you. You don't. Basically, nothing about this zone is good. You just don't want to be here.
Okay.
Which is why the best way to do it is to get the master key, take the back door, and get in and out of here as soon as humanly possible.
It's very generous of you that you're willing to take the hit just for the sake of this video, so people can see how smooth it runs. Even though
that was really what we're looking at.
A really awful nightmare.
That was a huge question for the community. Like this zone is infamous in gaming, not only for being a difficult and annoying zone to maneuver and get through, but for the frame rate drops that you were also fighting. Yeah. So hey, it's smooth.
Yeah,
we got that going for us.
Yeah, but it still super sucks.
It's a bad zone in general, and it will turn people off the game. I know Dark Souls Remastered is like, we're gonna try to get people into Dark Souls with this game, and I'd say start at 3. Or even Bloodborne.
Yeah. And
you should play this game. It's a great game overall, but it is certainly not without faults. And I think a lot of the purists, the Dark Souls purists, do not acknowledge them. Like Blighttown's a bad zone, and there are much worse zones and much worse bosses and just unfinished trash later on in the game that people give a pass to because the rest of the game is so great.
I can imagine that it would be very difficult to go back to this if you are familiar with the more contemporary Dark Souls.
I mean, it's
Souls
great
games.
to see. Yeah, in some ways. And I'm completely lost here. As people have noticed, I don't take this route. Never go this route.
Yeah,
there's a reason.
We just don't want to spoil too much about how you get through this zone.
Yeah, nobody's ever gotten through this zone. Hey, look at this! We're back at the bonfire. Oh my god!
Oh, cool.
It's literally impossible.
It's annoying. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
And again, I've made it a little easier because I've already beaten this zone and I killed some of the toxic archers on the way through. Normally, you'd be having. They only have to hit you with one blow dart.
Yeah.
And you're instantly toxic, and that will poison you until you die.
So you'd say that Blighttown is a fairly toxic community overall?
I'd say that Blighttown is one of the worst things about this game, but it's not like one of the zones that I call out when I try to like dial back people on their praise of the original game while they crap on 2 and they crap on 3.
Yeah. Oh, you can roll down that for sure.
Yeah, that one I probably could have rolled down.
Safety first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can roll down there.
Yeah, you could. That's the weird thing about the zone is there are lots of places that you can actually roll down and can jump to. And then there are lots of places that you shouldn't. Like, it is really hard to see.
Oh, cool. We just wanted to end this video on the cool "you died" message. Is there any other zones we should check out?
This is the big question mark.
This is the big question.
This is why we're here.
Yeah.
I mean, everything else, it's pretty much the same except in 60 frames. And there are some conveniences like you can change your buttons. Like you guys wrapped all my, remapped all my stuff.
Hilarious.
That's something that wasn't in the original game. That's great.
Just a Jackass style prank.
There are other convenience options that have been added, which are handy. But again, I don't think the Dark Souls core experience is fundamentally the same.
Yeah.
Although 60 frames is nice, if you have been a console player specifically and never gotten a chance to play it, higher resolution, better textures, all that jazz. So yeah, it's nice, and I'm glad the game is going to reach a whole new audience, hopefully, with this.
Yeah.
There's always that. But I do encourage people not to start with this game, although a lot of people would disagree with me in the community and say, oh my gosh, Dark Souls is the best.
Yeah.
I think in terms of getting people into the series, it's better to start with 3 or Bloodborne.
Wow, that's really strange, because I would think that... I'm going to keep banging this drum, damn Tack.
Bang it.
That you would start with this, and then all the quality of life improvements that have been made in subsequent entries, you will fully appreciate them, rather than going back to some of the things that are maybe a little, you might find archaic about.
I think there's a case for that, but again...
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. It's just like, I think if you get... let me put it this way. It's better to dip your toes in the kiddie pool before you come into this experience. Because I can see... I know why this game turns people off, all right? I love this game. I appreciate this game. But gosh, it can be... you got to really, you know, be ready for anything when you get in this zone, especially. Like this guy.
Yeah.
Like, why does he even have a poison? He's got a huge club and he can kill you in like 2 shots. Like, he has poison for some reason too.
Yeah.
Just because the zone is designed to make you hate life.
Yuck.
And it's a fairly early. It's not early zone in the game. It's like, I guess, right before the middle of the game. My character's like kind of decked out, so he can handle this, but you normally never be able to do this. In fact, I would not advise fighting the ogre things at all on your first time in the zone. You're basically going to do like a lot of running around, and unfortunately, you won't be able to like parse the maze-like labyrinthine ladder maze.
Yeah.
Which you're now solving.
Any misstep is instant death as you fall down.
Slightest error.
Yeah. It's not great. See, look at this. Like, what do you do here? There's probably a ladder somewhere, right?
Oh, thank goodness.
It's all about finding the ladder and going down. And if you take the shortcut, it's much quicker, and you can use a water wheel to get right down to the bottom.
Yeah. And that's what you always do.
And that is since the first game, yeah. So, I mean, since the first playthrough I ever did was using the shortcut.
Oh, good lord.
What's just spit fire. Yeah, it's all gross bugs and poison and fire and death and wait, if we get to the ground floor, I don't know if we will, but if we get there, let's see some other stuff too. There's just giant ogres with rocks that kill you.
Did you put a yucky stuff warning at the beginning of this video, Leo?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
As I always do.
Okay.
And you know, it's funny because every Dark Souls game has had a poison swamp zone since this. In fact, there was one in Demon Souls as well. I don't know what the attraction is, but we're getting to the bottom here.
Whoa.
That's okay. I was ready for a little spill. But
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Drink the potion.
What is he doing?
He's hiding.
Okay.
He's
very good disguise.
Oh no. Oh gosh, I'm close to the bottom, but I think I might die here.
Oh no.
I'm out of Estus. Oh god. Get to the bottom. Oh god. Okay, go.
Oh damn.
Oh no. The poison's gonna kill me. I did not hot equip anything to stop the poison. We're very close to the
well, this is good because we're not spoiling too much. So new players, this kind of fun can be yours.
So you can see the bonfire, but will the poison kill me before we reach it?
No, you're good to go.
I think
Look at that. What a thrilling conclusion. Thanks again, Dan Tack. Thank you, Leo.
Thank you.
And viewers, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.